can't believe it.
Oh my gosh, he has teeth or something in there.
I want to welcome you to BTR Outdoors. And on this episode, we are catching carp. And you're also going to see a lot of different ways to catch them, but sometimes the easiest is the best. You're also, I need to apologize for the outro. It's very windy. But the main thing that I was trying to say is no matter what you use to go fishing, just go what you're used to. What works the best for you, what works the best for you where you live, and just go with what you know. It's okay to try other things, but basically it comes down just to go out there, have fun, and try what you know. All right, hope you enjoy it. Okay, let's mix up some carp bait. We got some corn, sweet corn, some strawberry gelatin, and some breadcrumbs or panko. I think I have some leftover panko in here. Let's use that up first. Then we'll put in the strawberry gelatin. And I forgot to bring a can opener, but let me open the corn real quick. And that is not good on your knife. I'm going to save some corn just for bait. Just going to mix that up. There you go, that's what it looks like. And we'll pack that around a hair rig and weight, and I'll show you how to do that in just a second. Hair rig, I have a weight, a little bead, and then a swivel. It comes on to this, and this is where I'm going to pack my carp bait around. You stick it in there, and I'll show you how that's done. And then that goes into a hair rig with a piece of fake corn, like a corn lure, on the end of it. And that's how we're going to fish today. See if we can't catch us a carp. Or catfish like it too. Alright, I'm going to take a wad of this bait and put it around here. Let's see. Just kind of mold that around. Pack it in. As the day goes on, you might have to add a little bit more breadcrumbs or water to your bait. That's what it looks like. And then you take this your hair rig, and you just stick it down the bottom right there. Kind of hide it in there. All right. Let's catch us a carp. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little tool, I'm going to poke it through the shrimp. I'm going to take this hair rig, hook that, slide my shrimp on there. I got this little stopper. And that's how I'm going to bait out See if I can't catch a catfish, just using the hair rig. Only thing different is that I'm using that weight to pack the bait on. This is just a regular leader and a weight. And I'll show you the setup. All right, I got my weight, swivel, and then just tie it onto the hair rig. All right, let's see if this works. Never tried this before. All right, finally got one. Come on, buddy. All right, there we go. Little pounder. Like that. Finally got one. All right, let's release him. Oh. He's bleeding a little bit from his mouth where I hooked him. That's it. Everything else looked good. All right. See if we can catch any more. Well, we finally caught that one. Caught it on corn. First time I ever caught anything on corn, really. And I've tried a bunch. I was getting hit on this when I was, oops. When I was catching that other one. All right, so let's cast this back out there. See if we can't catch some more, a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. That's going to be our goal. All right, hopefully when we come back, I'll be catching another one. Got another one. He's barely hooked. Got Bill. Come on. I don't know if he's any bigger. There he is. A little bit smaller than the first one, but it is a fish. Right. Let him go. Let me show you my setup on this, because I've tried everything. It's basically a bobber, a weighted bobber, and a little hook. Just throwing some corn out there. Yeah, all these channels use corn all the time, and I've used it, and I've never caught nothing off of it. And I am today, though. All right. Got another one on the simple process. Just a hook and a piece of corn. And the only reason I'm netting them is because I got like 4-pound test line. Here we go. That's a pretty little fish. Check out the orange tails. All right, let's let him go. Yeah, usually when I try to pull those carp up, the line breaks on this little rod. But sure is fun catching them on this little thing. All right, I still got 2 rods with corn on the bottom. One of them's been getting hit every once in a while. Another one hadn't got touched. Oh, see, and that one just got hit. That one got hammered pretty good. And this one keeps getting hit, but I can't get him. See if he comes back. Let me get this other one baited out there, because that's the one that's been catching fish. Need to put like 3 pieces of corn on this little hook. I've been baiting me out a little spot right there in front of me. Like I said, it's just a little hook with a little weighted bobber. That's all I'm doing. I was trying to get real fancy with a hair rig and that didn't work. I kept losing them, kept getting them hung up. And that's a lot of money. So I kind of went with what I knew. Not saying those things don't work, I've seen them work. And I like the idea behind it. But they're just not working for me today. Just carp.
What?
Just some carp.
Just carp?
Yeah. That's about the only thing I've gotten to bite.
This whole stump right here. Pick bass out of it at least to an hour, but nothing's even looked at it.
No, I tried all different types of bait for catfish, nothing. Carp's about the only thing biting.
Over there at the pier, there's catfish left and right. But I don't want to be all out there.
No, I don't either.
I just want to try to catch a bass today and show my daughter's boyfriend it could be done on shore. He's like, nah, you got to be out in open water. I'm like, nope.
No,
I got a spot.
Yeah, it should be a pretty good day.
It's beautiful outside. Nice wind. I thought for sure I'd be getting something.
Yeah, I tried earlier just throwing around and I didn't get nothing, and
Yeah.
I kept seeing little carp flopping around, so decided to go that way.
My daughter, on Thursday, we were at the pier. She caught 3 perch right back to back to back, it seemed like. Within about a 45-minute span, but she had fun.
Oh yeah.
Kids love, and she's not afraid to touch them. She's like, let me take it off the hook. I was like, I don't want you getting your finger caught up with that hook, baby.
I wish you luck, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you, bud. Good luck to you, too.
It does make me feel good to catch something on corn, because I've tried and tried. I was thinking, what am I doing wrong? Okay. That's about the same spot. Got a little bit of depth out there. Okay. Maybe a little bit bigger. Nope. Smaller. He hammered it though. Alright. Almost kind of whitish. Alright. This is the most I've caught in a while. I think that's it. We're at 4. That one smoked it. All right. All right, they're all about the same size. But I've seen some big uns swimming by. And the way that line was getting hit, I was sure thinking I'd got me one of the mamas. All right. Well, it ain't over yet. Let's see if we can get one of those big ones. All right, well, I'm having a good time. Let's see if we can keep catching them. Well, it's been raining the last couple of days. Had some pretty good storms come through all last week. The lake is up. It's been really slow until I started catching these little ones. Not complaining. It's been fun. I need to catch something bigger. I'll probably check these rods and get them back out with some fresh bait. Come on. Quit playing with it. Missed. I missed him. All right, let's get this one back out there. Come on, big one. You need to come by. Get some corn. See, I've tried hot dogs, shrimp, biscuit dough. Did not work very well at all. What else did I try? And of course, my little mixture of panko, corn, and strawberry. Oop, get another one. Got him. Oh, okay. Oh, this one's a little bit bigger. Oh, come on. Oh. He broke off. Oh my goodness. That would have been that was Big Mama. Just happened to catch her on my lightest rod. Man. Oh man. Let me tie this on my little bass rod. It's got 14-pound test on it. The problem with this is I won't be able to cast it. But here's the deal. I've been catching them like 4 or 5 foot off the bank. So that's gonna work out perfect. Pretty much same setup, just a hook, corn, and the only difference is it's on a lot better rod. Okay, got another one. I don't think this is Big Mama though. Come on. Get the snap. Come here. Not Big Mama, but a pretty one. Oh, well, I was gonna show you how pretty it was. Nice golden color. Slimy suckers. Tell you what, it's fun as a fisherman when you find out how they're biting and what's biting. Got another one. Come on. He's more lively, but he ain't as big. That one caught me off guard. Come on. Is he hooked funny? No, it's just cottonless. Check out those pretty colors. All right. Yeah, he's bleeding a little bit in the mouth where I hooked him. Yep, they've all been about the same size. Except that one. I never saw him, but man. I know it was on a light line, but he was probably the biggest of the day. All right, I want to thank you for watching BTR Outdoors, and pretty happy with this episode. We did catch about 5 carp, one big one that got away. But we'll have to come back here and see how big can we get, because I've seen some great big ones come to the surface of the water. And kind of learned something today. I mean, yeah, there's all kinds of fancy ways to catch carp that work, but you just got to find out what works for you, what works for where you're at. And I found that with just today with just a simple hook and a bobber, 5 foot from the bank. I did catch I think a couple that I thrown out on just fishing off the bottom. I threw out there in the cove pretty good, but most of them came 5 foot from the bank, just on a simple, looked like a small crappie hook with a couple pieces of corn on it. And that was another thing that I guess I can mark off my bucket list. A lot of y'all probably laugh at me, but first time I ever caught anything on corn. I've used it several times, but never caught nothing. So that was awesome. Finally catching off corn. It seemed that was the only bait working today. With all the different baits that I used, corn was the best. Like so many people say, it's a pretty good bait, that sweet corn. But I want to thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, leave a comment, and we'll see you next time. Catch you later.